guys, this is Carrie with Glitzy Glam, and I have a craft video for you with a few little ideas thrown in. Over Christmas, I was looking for these items or similar items to use as gift baskets for my Christmas gift baskets. Now, and you know from watching my Christmas gift basket ideas that I didn't exactly find these items, but I did find some cute things to use as gift baskets. So this could be a good gift basket idea for next Christmas or for Valentine's, and you'll see why. So let me show you exactly what I've done and how I've done it, and do some other craft. This is going to be a variety of ideas, okay? So stay tuned. Okay, here's what we have. I picked up one of these, which I could not find over Christmas, and lo and behold, I did not have any extra ones set aside. So this is one of the items I could have used as a gift basket. But I did find these for Valentine's, and I think they're really cute as is, and they'll make great Valentine gift baskets just as is. But what I wanted to do was something similar to this. This one I put a scripture on, and I made, this one's not a gift basket, but I'll tell you a little bit about my idea. Now, this is more of something for my patio I thought you would like. Now, what I did was I put these cream colored flowers, the blue flowers and roses, and I laid them on this side as if I had just picked some fresh flowers. Let me move the camera here. I did this as if you had just gone out to the garden and picked some fresh flowers and put them in a container, and then I put the shovel and the trowel, I guess that's what it's called, I'm not sure, rake here, and then I put these garden gloves on top, and I thought that would look cute out on my porch. And then the verse says, "Thou shalt be like a watered garden and like a spring of water whose waters fail not." Isaiah 58:11. But I'm going to show you another touch that I'm going to add to this and make it a little bit what I wanted. All right. Now, I want to tell you something. I have cut this vinyl out with my vinyl machine, and I have to admit I do not have it down yet because I did this 4 times and finally got it good enough. And as you can see, I still had to paint in the eyes for like. I had to paint in the I and the N in spring. Now, you're not going to be able to tell, but it bothers me when I can't get things to work the way it's supposed to work. So maybe my letters are too small, and I'll have to play with it some more on my silhouette machine to get the vinyl to work the way I want it to work, or the way others are getting it to work. Maybe the font size was too small. So we'll keep practicing with that. Now, again, it took me 4 times for this one as well. Now, I got the truck and the hearts the first time with no problem. But here is the part that I could not get right. This took me 4 times to finally get it adequate enough to add on here. So if you're good at painting or using a marker to make letters, I would suggest that you do that. So I'm going to position this on here right now so that I can show you how because it doesn't look like it's going to work exactly. Well, actually, you know what? It is. I just thought of this. Now I'm learning on the fly here while I'm with you, but I just started thinking it's not going to fit right the way I'm doing it. So I'm going to cut it and do the top and the bottom. There we go. Now that will work. And I don't know why I didn't think of it in the first place. But like I said, I'm still learning, and this is a learning curve, and I'll show you exactly what I'm doing soon as I get it lined up just right. All right, so I took the letters. It says Farm Fresh. Now, this is going to be Valentine-y, but at Christmas, all I wanted to do is take one of these, paint it white, and change the words to Farmer's Market, and then put in some hot cocoa and the stuff that I put in for Christmas. But now this one is going to be a Valentine theme gift basket. So this is what I am doing. You take the vinyl, and of course you can use a marker, a paint pen. You can use paint, or you can even get vinyl letters from Dollar Tree. So I'm adding this on just like I did the truck. You just, with the vinyl, you can just add it on like this, and then if it works right, which is why I didn't show you on the other one, I'm showing you on this one. You can peel this off, and it looks like it's doing a good job, even though it took me, I was so frustrated yesterday. I started yesterday morning, and I gave up by yesterday evening and came back to this just this morning because I was so frustrated yesterday. Now I'm going to put the word Valentine's underneath the truck, and I can put it on there nice and straight. Hopefully. Hopefully we can put this on nice and straight. Okay. Even this one came out, and it took the T, I, and the N came off, and I had to reposition it. So it took a lot of work just to get this and now you're going to see right here on camera what I'm having a hard time with now. All right, that worked. Okay, it looks like it's going to work. And, oh, there's my letter T. I had to replace. Okay, let's see. Yay! After working on this all day long, finally a success. Now, I don't know if it's going to come up looking backwards on the video for you or not, but finally I've got this. Now, what the extra touch I wanted to add to these to make them decorative, and what I wanted to do is make them look like the enamel, the black enamel ware, give it that farmhouse look. And I have learned from other YouTubers that this is the fastest and easiest way. And see how nice it just pulls all of that together. And right now I'm just going to do this front part here. Uh-oh. And then I'll do the back side later. I'm going to clean up these spots that I messed up on, which is real easy to do. Luckily, I have a little bit of water in here already. And you can just clean that up. Now, another idea is if you can't get it as clean as you'd like it, and it leaves a little bit of black residue like it looks like it's doing here, you can just go back in with your paint. The same paint you used. All right, now I sprayed this with white spray paint. To me, that is easier. And as you can tell, the black paint is already dry. I'm touching it already with my hands. And this sponge right here is the easiest way to do this without making large boo-boos on the top. And if you do make a few boo-boos, it just looks, I like that. Okay. Now, you do the same with this one. And you can see how that edge. Now, I'm going to take these items out so I can put them back in when it's dry, but I wanted you to see how pretty that was. But this is just, and this one I did spray paint, but some of the pink, red showed through, so it looked a little bit pink. So I did go over it with some paint. Now, what you can do with these handles is you can also paint them black. You can paint the handles black, or you can go around with some twine and wrap the handles with twine and give it a really nice country look, which is what I was going to show you. But then just now as I was doing this, I thought it would look better painted in black with the black handles. And as far as the handles go, it's just as easy to tap the paint on. See how nice that looks? And then you don't want to forget this edge here. Oh, and again, you can fix that. There you go. See, you can fix that real easy with just a wash rag with some water on it. And actually, you can antique this whole thing. See how the letters and this white, it looks a little too stark. Later, when it completely dries, you can mix some brown paint and some water and do a wash over it, and it'll give it a nice antique look, and it won't look so black and white. It'll look really nice and kind of vintagey. So that's just a tip. I can't do that with you right now just because it isn't dry yet, and I wanted to show you how to paint those edges to add that special enamel wear touch. And then, just as if you had picked your own flowers, you just lay those in there with the like I showed you. All right, now here's a nice thing also. If, let's say, you already have some flowers in this or plant or in this, and it's not, well, this one we made it Valentine theme, but you don't have a Valentine theme. This one will fit right inside here. So whatever flowers that you already have planted in one of these planters, you can just stick right in here, and now it's Valentine themed. Okay? So that's a cute idea for you to decorate in your garden, or to decorate for Valentine's. And then you just put the little gloves here, and voila. Now this is spring. This isn't for Valentine's, and I am adding scriptures to a lot of my projects. And then this is one Valentine thing. So you got two ideas here. Now I needed some containers, and I wanted some shabby chic containers to put my pens and pencils and paint brushes in. So let me show you what I'm going to do here. And I'm sure you've seen this done a million times. I'm going to put this in this water here so it can, oh goodness, got a hole. I must have poked a hole in here somehow. All right, well, we'll leave that there until after the video. As you can see, things didn't turn out quite the way it was supposed to. It sprung a leak. All right. Now, what I'm going to do here is something that you've probably seen a million times, but since I was going to do it, I might as well do it on video. And that is doing a little bit of decoupaging so that I can have some pretty little cans. And here, as you can see, some of the paper didn't come off here. So, guess what? That is where I'm going to cover up with the biggest piece right here. All right, here it is here. My phone went dead while I was attaching this, so if you feel like you missed anything, that's the reason. My battery went dead. So we're finishing this off, and some of these I didn't get full roses from the paper, and I did not want to waste it. So what we do with those is we put those on the edges like this, and it works out perfectly. Now this is a thicker kind of paper, so I put the decoupage on the paper and I put it on the can, and it works real nice like that. Now I painted it white because I wanted it white. But if you want, but what you can also do is you can antique this, like I told you before on the other item here. If you want it to look more antique-y, all you have to do is cover it with some water mixed with brown paint, and it will antique it real nice. So when you're using scrapbook paper, it's super easy to go ahead and put the decoupage and then the paper and then decoupage over it all in one sitting. But if you're going to do napkins, which are super thin, you want to decoupage by putting the decoupage on the can, put the napkin over, let it wait till it dries, then put decoupage on top. It's much easier, and it because the paper is so much more delicate. So there's that can. Okay, and then we're going to do the other can just the same, and then put some around it. All right, but yes, I spray painted these cans, and then I just decoupage. They're just going to hold my pens and pencils and paint brushes, and I needed those. All right, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video, and see how nice it turned out with the black trim and the flowers, and looks super cute. And then your gift basket for Valentine's, and anything that you need in your craft room that needs to be, you need to put in here. These are really cute. You can use these for anything, and it's just a can. And you can distress it also if you like that look. After it's dry, then you can sand it down until just the roses show. So that's a real good tip. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the very next video.